back to my channel. The day has come. I have finally completed the braking period for my HELLCAT Redeye. It has 1,500 miles. Let me tell you that this wait was so painful. I was trying to be so patient, but there were some days where I just wanted to get that red key and just enjoy it full throttle like it's supposed to. But no, I just contained myself and I said, you know what? That day is going to come. Just wait. So I would just be driving it. All this time I've been driving with the black key like a grandma, and then just waiting, counting down the days, counting down the miles, but it's here, guys. So today we'll be doing its second oil change. I already did its first oil change at 500 miles. I didn't record that because really there wasn't any point, just because I still had to wait another 1,000 miles in order to complete the braking period and then finally enjoy it. So as soon as we complete this oil change, then we'll go and take it out and enjoy it at full throttle, you guys. I am so excited. Let's hurry up and get this oil change done so then we can enjoy and take it outside. So the process is very simple. All we need to do is remove this cover. This has 4 bolts. These are 10mm, and then that'll give us access to the drain plug, which that's a 13, and also the oil filter. It's right here. So then while the oil is draining, we can get a cold start of the GTR and then move it out of the way. So let's get started. The oil is now drained. I also replaced the oil filter, so now it's time to start pouring in the oil. And for those of you asking, it does take 7 quarts. I was very surprised the first time because 7 quarts for this big engine. So I will be using Pennzoil, and I already know some of you are going to be asking why Pennzoil and not Amsoil. Well, there's a very technical reason for that. Now that it's finally broken in, I do plan on taking this car to a half-mile event and also to the track. So just in case if anything were to happen, if the engine just were to blow up for any reason, then I did use the oil that they recommend. And then after that, if everything's solid, if there's no issues with the engine, then my next oil change will be Amsoil. So for now, we can get started with pouring the oil. I'll go ahead and pour 6.5 quarts, turn on the car so you guys can get a cold start. I'll measure the oil, pour in the rest. If everything's all good, then I'll see you guys in the car. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first pull. This is just kind of like a test pull to see how the car is going to react, just because I already know that this is going to spin, and most importantly, I just want to be able to keep the car straight. So I'm going to leave everything automatic, and I'm just going to slow down to 20 and then just ease into it from there. Let's see how the car does. All of my settings are on street except steering, that's on track, but that really doesn't matter in a straight line. So let's do this. slow initially, so I think this time I'm going to do the same thing around 20 miles per hour, but then I'll manually put it in first gear. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with doing the same thing. I'm going to downshift to first on 20. So let's see. Okay, so let's try it again. That felt a lot better, me setting it to manual, like setting the gear to manual. So let's try another pull from 40, and then I'll set it manually to second gear. I shouldn't have to worry about a wheel spin, but let's see. Okay, so here we go, getting up to 40. I'm not gonna ease into it, just going to go. Man, it gets up to the speed really quick. I have my digital speedometer here. Like, I just looked down, I'm like, oh wow, I'm already up there. So I think I'm just going to play around with the settings, and I'm going to change traction to sport, just because it did spin just a little bit, but it was very controllable, but I feel like it cut power. So let's try it on sport. And also I'm going to change the transmission to track, just because it wasn't that fast, so this should be the fastest shifting. So once again, I'm going to manually set it in first gear from 20, and I'll ease into it. 20. Put it on first, and let's do it. Oh, okay. But it did feel a lot faster, so I'm very happy with that. That's probably been the best one out of all of these pulls. So now let's do the same thing, leave the same settings, and I'll do another pull in second gear. So I'll manually set it to second gear, and then on 40. I think, judging by that wheel spin, I'm going to ease into that one as well. Alright, 40. But it does feel a lot faster with having this. So the suspension on street, traction sport, and then transmission in track. So I have to say that by far those are the best settings, at least from what I've tested so far. Let's just do another one in first gear from 20 again. I really like that one. Okay, 1, 2. So once again, it had that wheel spin, but I really had to just modulate the pedal, just ease into it, but that was a lot of fun. Now I'm back home, so before we get into how the cart felt and my feedback, I do want to clear something up, because I already know that this question is going to be asked by some of you, and that is, why did I wait that long to finally enjoy the car? Because I do know that the manual states that at 500 miles, then that's it, you reach the braking period, but it also does say that after 500 you could start enjoying it a little bit, but to wait 1500 miles, so then you can start having long periods of acceleration, taking it to the track, taking it to the drag. So that's why I just chose to do it this way. I rather just wait, have all of my fun at once, because now that I finally had fun with it already after the braking period at 1500 miles, then I do have other events that I plan on taking this car to that have a half-mile event, and I also plan on taking it to the track, so that's going to be very interesting. So I just chose to do it that way. I know some people don't believe in the braking period, some do, but that's just my way of doing things. You can do your own. Now let's get on to the fun part, which is, how did the car feel? The car felt absolutely amazing. It's everything that I imagined. And of course, I mean, that wheel spin it can be fun. I know it's fun now on the road, you know, just testing it, but I know that it's going to be very hard, like at a quarter-mile event with these tires. I mean, these tires are all season, so no surprise there. But man, it gets to those high speeds so quick. Like in a blink of an eye, I'm looking at the road, I look down, I'm like, whoa, I'm already there. I'm having so much fun. I didn't even realize I was at those high speeds. I mean, very enjoyable. I mean, this just puts a smile to your face. I absolutely love it. Now I'm looking forward to those future events, the half mile and the track. I think that's going to be very interesting. I mean, totally different things to do with this car, but I mean, I just want to try it out and see what it can do stock. I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I am. Now after feeling this, I'm like, I just want to take this and see what it can do anywhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.